Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I actually want to talk about my take on the whole Gen 4 thing that I don't do one, and it took me a while. This is probably the last attempt in doing this, because it took me a while and there was just so much certain issues I was having with the video. As you know, I don't really have a script, so I just kind of wing it half the time in my video, which I should probably do like some sort of script or structure with my videos. But I do, and that took way too long, and sometimes it took like a month, which shouldn't have. But yeah, that's why I don't half the time do scripts. I mean, yeah, I could practice, but at this point in time, with the whole virus thing, at this point in time, yeah, I don't think I could. It's just a lot of things on my mind, not to do with the actual virus itself, but just a lot of things. Like Gen 4 remakes. It's kind of sad. I made it sound like it was gonna be like a sad moment. It's not really. I was literally just thinking of Gen 4. Anyway, this is why I'm making this video. As you know, Gen 4 remakes is probably gonna come eventually after this whole DLC with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and once we do get those remakes, people are gonna be like, it took 20 years. Well, I might as well have. And I think I really do and don't want to see at the same time. Things I really don't want to see is Let's Go mechanics. That's, I think, the #1 thing I really don't want to see. Let's Go mechanics, I didn't like the whole motion that you have to throw a ball. Like, I just want to fight the Pokemon. That, I want them to remove. The thing of transferring Pokemon, you know, like a second thing is transferring Pokemon from Go. I don't really want to see that, and frankly, I want them to not remove the Safari Zone in the Diamond Pearl remake, because that was, I think, my favorite Safari Zone, and I did like it because it allowed me a chance to actually get certain Pokemon that I, you know, wouldn't use, like a Yon Mega. I don't know why I said that in Tropius. I don't even know why that was on my team at first in Platinum, but it's a mistake I made. Well, okay, with Tropius, because Tropius is trash and hot garbage of the, yeah, it's not even, I don't think it's even a Gen 4 Pokemon, so can we not have trophies in the next games? That's another thing that I don't want. That's like the third reason I don't want any set Pokemon. That's not have trophies, that's what a good Pokemon. I'm sorry, trophies, it's just, they're just kind of crap. So going back on Let's Go mechanics, I just really don't want to see it, and second reason, yeah, as you know, I don't want the whole transferring, replacing the Safari Zone like they did in Let's Go and Pikachu and Let's Go and Eevee. I think that's really most of the things I don't really want in the games, so I think we're all covered in that. Things that I, you know, do want, however, is something like, you know, them bringing back the Battle Frontier. Now, even though it's not as legendary spoken like, you know, Gen 3's Battle... I don't know why I was about to say Battle Arena, I don't know why. I'm thinking of Battle Arena and mixing up Battle Frontier. Where the hell is Arena coming from? It's kind of weird, but I want them to bring back the Battle Frontier. Not to say that it was ever removed, but I hope they don't try to remove it. I think it was really good and something that should just stay overall. Another thing I would like to see is adding some new features. Well, not complete. Adding new locations where you can find certain Pokemon. Let's say, like, that's, you know, like finding the, what do you call it? Entei, Raikou, Suicune. I know their names, but I just forgotten the whole roaming Pokemon. Yeah, I would like to see if they actually do bring that back. Because honestly, it was such a pain, but yet it was such a thing that I think made it worthwhile in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Something that I didn't like, but I feel like it was just something that you had to master and you come up with a strategy. And it's just, yeah, it's just so funny. And I'm just looking back on the memories and everyone's just getting so frustrated on any roaming Pokemon in any Pokemon game. Thank God they kind of stopped that, because I mean, that's getting annoying. But I would like them to bring that back, even though I would hate it. Probably say nope, never been that bad. Another thing I would like to see, as you know, is maybe a national dex. A national dex would be nice to have again, and I haven't seen it since the Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's kind of a long time ago if you think about it. Although, if you think about it, the lifespan of a game in a Pokemon is kind of short, and that kind of makes it even more worse. We haven't had a national dex. And I don't really want, Game Freak's lazy excuse that they couldn't really be bothered on modeling all the Pokemon, where you have an actual thing that you can model all the Pokemon. It would take a little bit of work, but it really would. If you know what I'm talking about, then yeah, there really shouldn't be an excuse. If you don't, then I advise you searching on YouTube, because I'm not doing that. Because kind of, past that now. Kind of. Sort of. But I really do want them to do something, and that's something that kind of made a new point. I just realized that was never meant to, potentially be in the video. And that is DLC. Now, I really don't like the whole idea of a backbone dry skin game, because half it's just like you have the spine of the game and then you just remove the spine of the game, if you get what I'm saying. As in, you have that sort of structure, and then when you remove that structure, it's just like a shamble, empty space. That's how a lot of games about, with DLCs, and it's something that I really don't want them to do. But I really want them to add DLCs at least if we're gonna do it. I'd like to see, certain new features or new places, like a new island or like a location that you have to go to get a certain Pokemon. I would like to see that, and I wouldn't want them to take a feature out of the games that was already in like the Gen 4 like games and then make it a DLC. I want them to add something new. That's one thing I do want them to do. And yeah, I think that kind of wraps up the whole thing about the whole things I do and don't want. This has been Kaisuyu Gaming, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did, and overall I did actually enjoy doing this. So yeah, Anyway, this has been Kaisuyu Gaming, signing out. Also, just a quick note, do check out my other videos on the channel, especially my GMB, since one of them got, 70 views. That was my first GMB, which is quite good, and thank you for the people that watch it. But if you got 17 views, then why have you subscribed? Subscribe, it's just kind of letting me know that I'm doing well or doing bad if you don't subscribe. That's why even a like and dislike button is even a thing. So I shouldn't really have to say like every YouTuber on this darn planet. And yeah, just do everyone a favor. If you do every channel that you watch, just subscribe to them. I know I would like to get all the subscribers in the world, but realistically, you also have to think of others. Yeah, I don't know where that actually came from. That's not like me. Either way, just do everyone a favor and just, help out people. Even though we're in troubled times, this whole coronavirus thing, yeah. But I hope you're having fun playing something, while this whole lockdown is happening. Like, I don't know, the RE3 remake and the, Final Fantasy 7 remake, and you've got a lot of things you could do. Okay, before I start rambling on, making a whole different new video, I'm gonna end the video. This has been Kaisuyu Gaming, signing out.